What if I told you there's something sitting in your kitchen right now that could shrink your bloated stomach in just 60 seconds? It sounds impossible, doesn't it? But let me tell you about Martha. Martha is 72 and lives just outside Madison, Wisconsin. She's one of those graceful, dignified women who never complains. But one evening, as we sat in her cozy kitchen, she finally broke down. "I don't understand it," she said softly, smoothing her hand over her skirt. "I barely eat anything, but by the end of the day, my stomach feels like it's twice its size. Nothing fits. I feel so heavy." It wasn't just the physical discomfort, though, that was bad enough. It was the emotional toll. She felt embarrassed going out, avoided her friends, and stopped wearing the clothes she loved because of how she looked and felt. I could see the sadness in her eyes as she whispered, "I just want to feel normal again." That's when I shared with her a natural recipe, something simple, soothing, and incredibly effective. And the very next morning, my phone rang. It was Martha, her voice full of hope. "It worked," she said. "I feel light again." We've all had those days when our stomach feels tight, swollen, and uncomfortable. Maybe it happens after dinner. Or maybe you wake up already feeling puffy and heavy. You glance in the mirror and wonder how your belly could look so much bigger overnight. For many seniors, bloating is more than just a minor nuisance. It can make you feel sluggish, less confident, and less interested in going out or staying active. And yet so many people assume it's just a part of getting older. But here's the truth: while your digestion does slow down with age, you don't have to live with that bloated, heavy feeling. Bloating often happens when your digestive system struggles to process what you've eaten. Some foods slow things down. Some make your body hold on to water. And sometimes your stomach is irritated by bacteria or inflammation you didn't even know you had. You might notice a belly that gets bigger as the day goes on, burping more than usual, a dull ache or tightness especially before meals, or feeling full even when you've eaten very little. And the emotional impact is just as real. Many people find themselves avoiding social events, feeling self-conscious or frustrated that nothing seems to help. That's why it's so important to pay attention to what your body is telling you and to give it the gentle support it needs to feel good again. Sometimes bloating isn't just about what you eat, it's about what's living in your stomach. There's a type of bacteria called Helicobacter pylori, or H. pylori for short, that could be quietly making your life miserable. Doctors estimate that more than half of adults around the world carry H. pylori, but here's the strange part: most people never even know it's there. For some, it stays harmless for years. But for others, it irritates. The lining of the stomach slows digestion and leaves you with that uncomfortable, bloated, gassy feeling after meals. I've spoken to so many seniors who told me I thought it was just my age. I thought that's just how my body worked now. But when they got tested, they discovered H. pylori was the real problem all along. Even though H. pylori doesn't always cause obvious symptoms, here are some warning signs to look out for: a burning, dull stomach ache that feels worse when you're hungry, frequent burping especially after meals, nausea, a sudden loss of appetite, feeling full quickly even after small portions, and bloating that just won't seem to go away. In more serious cases, H. pylori can even lead to ulcers in the stomach lining. That's why if you recognize these symptoms, it's worth talking to your doctor. The good news is, if your doctor diagnoses you with H. pylori, it's usually treated with a short course of antibiotics. Many people feel like a whole new person once it's gone. But even if your bloating isn't caused by H. pylori, there are still easy natural steps you can take to feel lighter and more comfortable. Many of the foods we grew up enjoying, or even those we thought were healthy, can actually cause your body to hold on to water, slow down digestion, or produce excess gas. Over time, that can leave you feeling puffy, heavy, and uncomfortable. Let's start with salt. Processed and packaged foods, things like canned soups, frozen dinners, or salted snacks, often contain far more sodium than your body needs. Sodium makes your tissues hold on to water, leaving your belly looking and feeling swollen. Next are refined carbs, like white bread, pasta, and crackers. These break down quickly into sugar, which can spike your blood sugar and slow digestion. You may feel fuller at first, but later on, your stomach feels heavy and distended. And then there are gassy vegetables. Broccoli, cabbage, and even beans are loaded with fiber, which is good, but for sensitive stomachs, they can create more gas than you'd like. Finally, fizzy drinks like soda and sparkling water actually trap gas in your stomach, making bloating even worse. So what can you do? Focus on fresh, whole foods. Hydrate with water. Eat smaller, more frequent meals. And make sure you're getting plenty of fiber from gentle sources like oats, bananas, and leafy greens. And when you need quick relief, that's where the homemade drink I shared with Martha comes in. It's refreshing, natural, and can help flatten your belly and soothe your stomach in as little as 1 day. When Martha called me the morning after she tried this drink, her voice was full of excitement. "I feel so much better," she said. "It's like someone lifted a weight off my stomach." The beauty of this remedy is how simple it is. You don't need to buy anything fancy, just a few fresh ingredients and 5 minutes of your time. Here's what you'll need: 1 medium cucumber peeled and sliced, 1 medium lemon, thinly sliced, 1 teaspoon of fresh grated ginger, 12 fresh mint leaves, and 2 liters of cold water. Each of these ingredients has a purpose. Cucumber naturally hydrates and helps flush out extra water your body is holding onto. Lemon balances stomach acid and helps your digestive system work more efficiently. Ginger calms irritation, helps reduce gas, and soothes your stomach lining. And mint relieves gas and bloating while adding a refreshing flavor. To make it, first peel and slice your cucumber into thin rounds. Slice your lemon as thinly as possible to release all the juices. Grate your ginger, a teaspoon is plenty, but you can adjust if you like a stronger flavor. And finally, gently crush the mint leaves between your fingers to release their natural oils and aroma. Take a large pitcher or jar and add all the ingredients. Pour in the 2 liters of cold water. Give it a gentle stir to mix everything. Place the pitcher in your refrigerator and let it sit for at least 30 minutes. This lets the flavors infuse and the ingredients release their beneficial properties into the water. Pour yourself a glass and sip slowly. You can drink 8 to 10 glasses over the course of the day. Some people notice relief after just a couple of glasses. Others feel better overnight. This drink works on several levels. It hydrates your body, which helps flush out excess sodium and reduce water retention. It soothes the lining of your stomach, easing irritation. It improves digestion, which helps food move more smoothly through your system and reduces gas. It can even help curb your appetite, which is helpful if overeating makes your bloating worse. Best of all, it's gentle and natural. No pills, no chemicals. Just wholesome ingredients, working in harmony with your body. Many people make a fresh batch every morning and keep it in the fridge to sip throughout the day. Over time, you may notice not just less bloating, but also better energy and a calmer stomach overall. This simple remedy isn't just about quick relief. It supports your digestion and overall comfort in the long run. By drinking it regularly, you're giving your body what it really needs: hydration, gentle anti-inflammatories, and natural stomach soothers. Many people also find that it helps curb their appetite slightly, making it easier to avoid overeating at night, a common trigger for bloating. And because it promotes regular digestion, it can help ease constipation and keep everything moving the way it should. The best part is you don't have to worry about harsh side effects or interactions with medications. This is just nature working with your body, restoring a sense of balance that feels, well, like yourself again. So the next time you feel bloated, heavy, or just not yourself, remember, relief could be sitting right in your kitchen. This simple drink has helped so many people, including my dear friend Martha, feel lighter, more comfortable, and ready to enjoy life again. Try it for yourself and see how you feel tomorrow. And if it works for you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend or family member who could use a little comfort too. What about you? What's your favorite natural remedy when your stomach feels upset? Share your tip in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.